Hey everybody, happy Easter. Easter Sunday. Thought I'd get back out to this park here. Didn't find a whole heck of a lot last time I was here, a couple wheat pennies, that was it. Tried to get out a bit yesterday but really couldn't because every park I went to was packed full of people. But I'm over here along the fence line, working my way down, and then I'm going to go across. Got a nice 81 signal, 81, 82. Maybe 3 inches down. Got a little sterling ring. Little girl's ring, I'm assuming. Does say 925 in there. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Nice little sterling ring. Little pattern around the edge. Alright, let's keep going. See if we get anything else. Hey, alright. That's a nice find. Maybe about 4 inches down. Nice green old weedy. That's a 1919. Don't know if you can see that. It's getting kind of windy out here. Sorry if you can't hear me. Back's a little caked up, but the front looks nice. Looks like it's going to clean up well. 1919. Nice old weedy. Alright, just got another wheat. I believe this one is in 1948. Kind of hard to see the last number there. I'll have to wash that one up, get it cleaned up, but I believe it's 1948. I know it's 1940 something. Alright, let's keep going. Well, once again, the AT Pro's ability to see through the iron really shines here. Had a weird signal. It was bouncing around, but I was getting a nice high tone every once in a while. I'd see 90, 91, and it would bounce down and get kind of scratchy, and then I'd get that nice high tone, 90, 91 again. 2 nasty old nails, the spring part from a clothespin, and a neat old seal from the Department of Weights and Measures. It says tested and sealed. Positive that's aluminum. It's very light. But that was in there with that crap. And it saw it. And it wasn't consistent, wasn't solid, but it was good enough that I wanted to dig it, see what it was, and that's kind of cool. The back's just plain, nothing on it that I can see. It said double D coil, and it just sees through that iron if there's any space at all between that and the good target. Well, here's a interesting find that I think everybody in New England will appreciate. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but never seen one of these before. Size of a $50. Seems to be made of copper. It gave me an 81, once in a while 82 signal. Jordan's Furniture underpricing, and this is back when both of the guys were still working for them, obviously. That's a big old token. It was only down about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches, 1.5 inches. Jordan's Furniture underpricing. And it was found underground. Hello again, Earthlings. I've come back out to this little park here where I found that Silver Roosevelt and that one really toasted Indian. It's 14th of April, Saturday, and it is an absolutely perfect day outside. About 65 degrees, give or take, nice and sunny. And it is beautiful out. And I just got my first target of the day, down maybe 5 or 6 inches. And it is a very green 1946 wheat ear penny. Don't know if you can see the date, but it is 1946 and it is very green. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Just had a nickel signal and it was bouncing up a little bit high. I thought it was probably just going to be a pull tab or maybe a piece of slaw or something. Dug the plug and the nickel was sitting right in the bottom. Got kind of excited hoping it'd be something good, and it's a 1941. Missed it by 1 year. Almost a war nickel. But glad it's 5 cents instead of a piece of junk. Cool, still a pretty old nickel. I'll take it. Okay, there's the third wheat penny of the day. That's a 1949. It's pretty tarnished, pretty rusty looking, but at least I can get a date off of it. The second one I dug is just impossible to get a date off. It's totally gone. But that one's a 1949. How's this for a bizarre find? Mouthpiece to a brass instrument. You know, tuba, trombone, something like that. Sousaphone, whatever. It's a good size one, so it's got to be a relatively large instrument. I hope the rest of it's not down there. That gave me an 81 bouncing 84 kind of signal, you know, dime signal. It's good 6-7 inches down there. First one of those I found. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright guys, well, for those of you who freak out every time you see somebody rub a coin, this is the reason why some of us do it. I just got a really iffy signal. It was hitting 84 sometimes and giving a high tone. It was bouncing down lower other times and giving kind of a scratchy, you know, in the upper 70s kind of signal. And I dug down and I get a dime, and it was black, and it has this you know, rust color on it that every one of the clad coins out of here does. And I was just about to just toss it in the pouch, and I rubbed it a little bit on the back, and I said, whoa, that's awfully shiny. So I turned it over and I rubbed the front a little bit to see if I could get a date. 1947. That's silver. And if I hadn't rubbed it and taken a look at the date, it would have gone in the clad bag and probably would have ended up in the tumbler. So unless it's clearly something that is in really good shape and is old, that's why we rub the coins, because you really need to find the date before you toss it in the clad bag. So despite looking really ugly, that's silver. So that's the second piece of silver I've found out of here. I got a real bouncy signal here, between 50 and 80, most of the time in the 70s. I was really hoping it'd be another Indian head, but dug the plug. It was in the plug. I took a little scoop out of there and broke the stuff up, and it looks like I have an old button here, old flat button, which is a cool find. Don't know if there's going to be anything on it, but it looks like the shank is still intact. And it just looks like a, you know, an old flat button. I don't think there's anything on it, but I'll get it cleaned up and see if I find anything. Well, this was an interesting hole here. Got another mixed signal bouncing around quite a bit. Dug down, you know, 2 to 3 inches, and I got this, I believe, modern bullet. Doesn't look like anything from Civil War period or whatever. It's definitely lead, but I'm pretty positive this is modern. Flip the plug back over, swung over it, get a nickel signal, and it was down, you know, six, maybe 7 inches. I was really hoping for a buffalo, but I got another 1941 Jefferson. So no buffalo, and missed silver by 1 year again. Doesn't seem to have a mint mark. Another 1941. That was down a good 6 to 7 inches. Hey, all right. There's another silver that almost went into the glad bag, but I rubbed a little bit on the back, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a D mint mark there. I know it wouldn't be there on a non-silver Roosevelt. Turns out it's a 1963. Just made it. Not too bad. I'll certainly take it. There's another silver. Don't know why all of a sudden they're coming out so nasty. I mean, they really look like clad dimes when I first pull them out, but it'll clean up, I'm sure. 63D Roosevelt. Alright, let's see what's next. Hey guys, Plug Martian checking in with you again. I'm out of this field again. I've worked my way all the way from way up there, and I've been coming down through in pieces, you know, going back and forth. And you know, I'm still picking good targets here and there, a few old nickels, a wheat penny here and there. I keep getting out for only about an hour or so, just haven't had time to do any real lengthy hunts lately, and I don't know, it's about 7 o'clock at night after work, and I kind of debated whether I would even bother coming out tonight, since I probably only got an hour at most. It's clouded up, it kind of feels like rain and everything. Right over there, I don't know if you could see it in that area, I just spent I don't know how long digging an 84, 85 signal at 8 inches. I'm thinking, oh man, maybe it's a large scent. Dug down. It took me forever, and I got a huge can top, old Pillsbury can. So that was frustrating, but got an 83 signal here. It was a little quiet, you know, not a real solid signal, but the numbers stayed good, so I dug it, and I got another dirty silver. I don't know what's going on in this field. Something in the ground, but they're all coming out nasty. This one's a 1959, and it's a plain. There's no mint mark on the back that I can see anyway. Another real dirty silver, but hey, it's silver. I'm absolutely taking it. Alright, I'll get back to you. Well guys, my luck here is just really strange, I guess. I got that unexpected silver just a few minutes ago, and this is my third 1941 Jefferson out of this field. Not this hunt, but in the last 4 hunts, this is the third one I've gotten. Every one of them has given me a signal a little higher than a normal nickel. You know, upper 50s, which I used to not dig until I dug a couple, you know, 56, 57, 58 signals just to see what they were, and they're usually pull tabs. In fact, 99% of the time they're pull tabs, but that's what this one was, about 57 signal, you know, 56, 57. I dug it just for the heck of it because I haven't gotten a single pull tab tonight, which is unusual, and there's another 1941 Jefferson. I don't know what makes that particular year ring up high, or if it's just this field or what, but that's 3 out of this field. Darn it, I keep missing it by 1 year. Alright, I'll get back to you. Oh man, I am so glad that I decided to come out and hunt today. I got that silver, I got that old 41 nickel, and I just got another Indian head. Right at the top there, you can just make out the shield. I can't see anything else on it, but you know, maybe I see just the silhouette of the Indian head on the front there, but you know, can't see anything else on it. I'm not going to rub it and try to force a date off of it. You know, the last time I did that with the Indian head I found out here, I didn't get anything off of it. So I'm going to take it home, wash it up real carefully, and see what I can get. But that is definitely an Indian head. I can see the shield on the back right there at the top. Psyched about that. That is awesome. That gave me a weird 68 to 72 signal. Chirpy, quiet. You know, wasn't down all that far. You know, I don't know what that is. 4 to 5 inches maybe. So I'm happy as heck about that. Alright, let's see if we can't get anything else before it gets dark.